Okay, so you are at the departure gate. Boarding starts in 30 minutes, and suddenly you get a notification on your phone, upgrade to business class for $89. Is this real? Well, cheap last minute upgrade offers are absolutely real, and most passengers have no clue how to trigger them or when they are most likely to appear. I'm about to pull back the curtain today on this on the ground system. Here's the thing. Airlines would rather sell that business class seat for $100 than let it fly empty. But they can't advertise this because it would destroy their premium pricing structure. Today, we're going to dive deep into the cheap last minute upgrade offers and the insider strategies that make them appear like magic. And let's now dive into the algorithm timing secret. Airlines use incredible sophisticated revenue management systems that constantly recalculate pricing based on dozens of variables. But here's what most travelers don't understand. These systems have predictable patterns for when cheap last-minute upgrade offers become available. The sweet spot starts exactly 4 hours before departure and peaks between 2 to 3 hours before boarding. During this window, the algorithm realizes that premium seats probably won't sell at full price. So guess what it starts to do? It starts offering them to economy passengers at massive discounts. But here's the underground hack they don't want you to know. The system prioritizes these offers based on passenger profiles. Frequent flyers get first dibs. But there's a loophole for you. If you've ever purchased an upgrade on that airline before, even years ago, you're going to be flagged as an upgrade buyer. And you're going to get higher priority for cheap last-minute upgrade offers than somebody who didn't. I tested this theory by tracking upgrade offers across multiple airlines over 6 months. Passengers who had previous upgrade purchase history received offers 73% more often than those who never bought an upgrade. The system literally learns your buying behavior. Now let's talk about the bid strategy psychology. Most airlines now use bidding systems for upgrades, but passengers approach this completely wrong. They either bid too low and get ignored or too high and waste money. There's actually a mathematical approach to winning cheap last-minute upgrade offers through bidding. Here's the insider formula they don't want you to know. Research the retail upgrade price for your route. Then you're going to bid between 15 to 25% of that amount. If business class normally costs $800 extra, bid $120 to $200. This hits the sweet spot where you're high enough to be competitive, but low enough to get genuine value. But the psychological hack goes deeper. Airlines show you a suggested bid range, and most people bid within that range. Smart bidders, though, they ignore the suggestion and they bid based on the actual value they place on the upgrade. If $150 is your maximum comfort spend, bid $150 regardless of what the airline suggests. The underground element is timing your bids. Don't bid immediately when the offer appears. Wait until 3 to 4 hours before departure, and then you submit your bid. The system often processes bids in waves, and later submissions sometimes gets priority because the algorithm assumes earlier bidders weren't serious if they haven't increased their bid offers. Listen, if these underground travel hacks got your wheels turning, you need to grab my complete digital travel bundle. I'm talking about a comprehensive collection of insider secrets that covers everything from booking strategies that save you hundreds of dollars to departure gate hacks that gets you treated like a VIP. How about that? This isn't the basic travel advice that you'll ever find anywhere else. This is the real deal, the stuff that I've learned from years of reverse engineering airline systems, befriending industry insiders, and testing strategies that most travelers never even know exist. But you know now. And you're going to know more when you pick up that bundle. The bundle includes advanced booking algorithms, airport navigation shortcuts, loyalty program loopholes, and upgrade strategies that go way deeper than what we are covering today. Plus, I update it regularly. as the industry changes so that you're always ahead of the curve, honey. The link will be in the description below. Now, trust me, one successful upgrade using these techniques pays for the entire bundle 10 times over. Don't keep flying like everybody else when you could be flying like an insider. Now let's continue. The route intelligence approach. Not all routes are created equal for cheap last-minute upgrade offers. Business routes have different patterns than leisure routes. International flights behave differently than domestic flights, and even the day of the week impacts upgrade availability. Just so you know, business-heavy routes like New York to London or San Francisco to Tokyo generate more last-minute upgrades because corporate travelers often change plans, creating premium seat inventory. These routes also have higher baseline upgrade prices, so the discounts feel more dramatic, even when they're percentage-wise similar to the other flights. I hope you got that. The underground intelligence comes from the understanding seasonal patterns. During business travel seasons, and that's September to November or January to March, upgrade offers on leisure routes become more generous. Why? Because airlines know that they're competing with the business route profitability. Conversely, during peak leisure seasons, business route upgrades get cheaper. I've tracked this data extensively, and routes with historically high business class load factors offer the best cheap last-minute upgrade opportunities because airlines price them aggressively to avoid empty premium seats. Now let's talk about the multi-airline booking hack. Here's a strategy that sounds counterintuitive, but works incredibly well for generating cheap last-minute upgrade offers. Book connecting flights on different airlines within the same alliance or partnership and make sure your connection time is tight, 90 minutes or less. Why does this work? Well, when airlines see you have a tight connection, especially to a partner airline flight, they're going to incentivize to get you off the ground on time. Upgrading you to business class often means you'll board first, you'll get off first, and you'll make your connection without causing any flight delays or rebooking hassles. The psychological element is that you become an operational priority passenger rather than just a revenue opportunity passenger. I've received upgrade offers as low as $75 on routes where retail business class costs $1,500 simply because my connection was tight and the airline wanted to ensure operational reliability. But here's the advanced version. Listen carefully. Book the connecting flight on a premium airline like Emirates or Singapore while taking a budget carrier for the first segment of your flight. The system recognizes you as a premium passenger based on your onward journey, your destination, and they're going to treat you accordingly. Now let's talk about the credit card ecosystem manipulation. Airline credit cards offer more than just points. They integrate with the upgrade offer systems in ways that most cardholders never discover. Having the airline's credit card doesn't just give you priority. It changes how the algorithm calculates your upgrade offers. The system knows you're a credit card customer, which means you're profitable beyond just the ticket price. This makes the algorithm more aggressive about offering you cheap, last-minute upgrade deals. Why? Because they want to reinforce your loyalty and encourage future card spending. It's all about them. You think, but you're going to get something out of it. But here's the underground hack. Apply for the airline credit card even if you don't plan to use it regularly. The card approval alone flags your frequent flyer account as a financial relationship customer, which triggers different upgrade offer algorithms. I discovered this accidentally when I got approved for a United Airline card, but hadn't received it yet. My next United flight generated upgrade offers that I'd never seen before, and I hadn't even activated the card yet. The system integration happens at approval, not activation. Now let's talk about the operational disruption opportunity. Weather delays, mechanical issues, and air traffic control problems create perfect storms for cheap, last-minute upgrade offers. Here's why. Airlines know that disrupted passengers are more likely to be dissatisfied. So they use upgrades as service recovery tools. And I'm going to explain more. Just sit tight and listen to what I'm going to say because I'm about to explode and spill all the tea. Make sure you have a notebook and a pen as well. Let's continue. Okay, so the key is understanding when operational disruptions create upgrade opportunities versus when they eliminate them. Minor delays, such as 1 to 2 hours, often generate more upgrade offers because airlines want to maintain customer satisfaction. It's more money for them. Major disruptions usually eliminate upgrade offers. Why? Because airlines focus on basic operations just to get the plane off the ground. Well, here's the insider timing. Cheap last-minute upgrade offers spike immediately after operational issues are resolved. So if your flight was delayed, but then gets back on schedule, check for upgrade offers within 30 minutes of the schedule restoration. The algorithm often releases discounted upgrades as apology gestures. The underground strategy now is volunteering for operational flexibility. What do I mean by that? Well, if there's a gate change, aircraft swap, or schedule adjustment, approach the gate agent and mention that you are flexible with seating. This flags you as being helpful. And guess what? Helpful passengers often get offered upgrades when premium seats need to be redistributed. The International Connection Premium international flights have. Let me explain. International flights have different upgrade economics because of the longer flight duration and higher service expectations. But the real opportunity isn't on the international segment of the flight. It's on domestic connections to international flight destinations. Let me explain. Airlines want their premium international passengers to have smooth domestic connections. So they often upgrade domestic passengers to ensure good experiences before that long international flight. Even if you're not taking the international segment, booking domestic flights that connect to international routes puts you in a special category for cheap last-minute upgrade offers. So you don't have to be taking that international flight, but the plane is going to go there and you're going to be on that domestic leg. Do you understand? All right. The system doesn't always verify that you're actually taking the international connection, especially if you book through online travel agencies. I've received domestic upgrade offers as low as $60 on routes that normally charge $400 or more for upgrades, simply because the algorithm thought that I was connecting to a long-haul international flight. All right, let's now talk about the social media integration angle. Yeah? Airlines monitor social media mentions, just so you know, even more than most people realize. And this creates opportunities for cheap last-minute upgrade offers through strategic social media activity. I'm not talking about, let's say, complaining, like you're complaining about the airline or demanding anything. I'm talking about positive engagement that gets you noticed by the airlines. If you post positive content about an airline, tag them, and it gets engagement, their social media algorithms flag you and your frequent flyer account. I've received upgrade offers within hours of posting positive airline content that received likes and comments. Just so you know. But here's the underground approach, the one that's engaging with other passengers' positive airline content. Like and comment on posts where other people praise your airline. This creates an engagement pattern that social media algorithms recognize as brand loyalty, which sometimes triggers targeted upgrade offers. Whether you believe it or not, it works. Now let's talk about the mobile app notification timing. Airlines send push notifications for upgrade offers. Yes, they do. But most passengers don't optimize their notification settings for maximum opportunity. The default settings usually only notify you about the most expensive upgrade offers, not the cheap last minute deals, just so you know. So go into your airline apps and enable all upgrade notifications, including bid upgrades, last minute offers, and operational upgrades. Most apps let you set price thresholds for notifications. Set these as low as possible to catch the real deals that come across. The timing hack is understanding when notifications get sent. Most airlines batch their upgrade offer notifications around specific times: 6 a.m., 12 p.m., 6 p.m., and 10 p.m. These align with peak app usage times, but they also create opportunities if you're checking for offers between batch notifications. I hope that sunk in. Now let's talk about the psychological pricing patterns. Airlines use psychological pricing for upgrade offers, just like retailers do. Understanding these patterns helps you recognize genuine deals versus inflated discounts. You don't want them to fool you. Cheap last minute upgrade offers typically end in 9 or 5. $89, $149, $199. Round numbers like $100, $150, $200 are usually inflated offers designed to make other prices look better. Odd numbers like $83, $147, $192 often represent genuine algorithmic pricing where the system calculated a specific value. The pattern recognition becomes powerful when you see multiple upgrade offers. So if you're offered $199, $149, and $89 for the same upgrade, the $89 is likely the real price, and the others are psychological anchors. Wait for the psychological pricing to drop to the genuine algorithmic level because the airlines want you to choose the higher price. Look, these cheap last minute upgrade offer strategies that I've shared can seriously transform your flying experience. But honestly, this level of insider knowledge is just the beginning of what's possible when you really understand how airlines operate behind the scenes and their algorithm. If learning about cheap last minute upgrade offers has you realizing that there's way more to strategic travel than you thought before, and you need to get your hands on my complete digital travel bundle because of this. This is a comprehensive insider knowledge. I don't know what to call it. It's just full of better information than what I'm telling you today. It covers every aspect of travel, from booking algorithms that save you hundreds of dollars to departure gate strategies that get you treated like a VIP. I'm talking about advanced techniques for flight deals, hotel upgrades, loyalty program hacks, airport navigation secrets, and destination-specific insider knowledge that most travelers never learn. But you will when you grab that travel bundle. The upgrade strategies I shared today are maybe 10% of what's in the full travel bundle. One successful cheap upgrade using these techniques pays for the entire bundle multiple times over. But you are going to be using this knowledge for years of better travel experiences. The system works because it's based on understanding how airlines actually operate. They don't want you to know. And they would love you to just have the surface level information that everybody else knows. But when you're on this channel, that ain't gonna happen. So grab the digital bundle. The link is in the description. Stop paying full price for comfort when you could be accessing it through insider strategies that airlines don't advertise, but definitely honor when you know what you're doing. What's the best last minute upgrade deal that you've ever scored? Have you Drop your success stories in the comment section. I love hearing about wins. That's what I'm all about. And hey, if this content opened your eyes to possibilities you didn't know existed, smash that subscribe, that like button, because I'm constantly uncovering new travel strategies that give you unfair advantages than other passengers. Thanks so much for staying until the end. Please grab my free ebook on top 5 travel scenarios and how to solve them. That's my gift to you for today. The link is going to be in the description. Take care now and safe travel. And guess what? Since you're arming yourself with travel power, go out there and book your flight. And wait until you see the next video coming up. 5 massive travel hacks airlines don't want you to know. You will definitely want to watch that video next. Thanks for watching.